Howdy folks, OK-GUNRUNNERS here. We have got such a special occasion. Our good friend over at Surviving the Daily has sent us over a mystery box. He did a posting on a giveaway on his channel, and we were lucky enough to be able to be entered into that drawing and get the random pick. So, before we open this, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video. Make sure that you also go over to Surviving the Daily and check out his channel. He's got some great content. I'll be sure to leave a link in the description below. And with that, let's get into it. Alrighty folks, we are back with the Surviving the Daily mystery unboxing. I am super excited about this. He just did the drawing, I believe, last week, and he got it shipped out to me super quick, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity to be doing an unboxing on this. And so with that, let's go ahead, open this up, and see what's in here. As I told him, you just can't beat a good mystery box, and I'm always excited to see what items will be included in these boxes. So, let us take a look here. It is full. Alright, so first item on top, looks like we're going to have a couple of pouches. And this one, let's get a close look here on it. And see if I can read the name on this. Looks to be OSOCE, so OC is how I'm going to pronounce it. And this looks kind of like a sling pack itself. You've got a bunch of different pockets on it. A single sling little backpack, but you've got one zipper pouch here in the front. That goes the full width and probably 3/4. You've got a middle zipper pouch, same thing, goes the full width, and it looks like it goes 3/4 of the way. So your front pocket is 3/4. Down here on the second pocket looks to be about 3/4 of the actual bag itself in length. And then here on the back, you've got a full pocket that goes the width and the height of it, and it does have a split stitched pocket, and so you can put items on both sides of the bag itself, and that is zippered as well. And then up here it looks like you've got a little area. I'm not going to speculate on what that might be for, but it is a magnetic closure on it, and I'd say it goes probably a good 5 inches down on that opening. So, and then here you've got the actual sling itself that goes across. You got a little area here for, I'm guessing, mounting something. Anyway, so let's see if I can butcher the name again. I'm going to call it OSC is how I'm going to pronounce it. I know that's probably wrong, but first item is going to be this sling pouch. Kind of get some quick dimensions here. So we're looking at about 7 3/4 on the bottom of the pack, and the top, which I'll go over here, is going to be 8, and the overall length comes out to about 13 inches on it. So first item out of the mystery box is going to be a single sling backpack pouches, how I'm going to call it. So, first item, let's go ahead and move that over there. We'll move this. Second item is going to be a gear pouch. I have one that's definitely smaller than this, but I got from O-Buy. And it's got a similar setup. This one is definitely bigger, and it looks to have a lot more functionality as far as what you can store in here. But you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 5 different pouches in here that are mesh and also has these elastic straps on here on the left-hand side. Right-hand side, you've got a couple of more elastic straps. You've got an area for what I'm going to call one big item and one small, and then you have a zippered pouch that is mesh on it, which is about 1/3 of the overall length. Nothing on the back, nothing on the front. Single zipper. Dimensions on this, it's going to come out to 10 inches in length, and then about 7 inches on width. And let's see if I can get a branding on this. I don't see anything to identify who it's by, but we've got a little pouch here for different gear. You could put lights in here, chem lights, knives. Really, these pouches can be utilized for anything that you can think of, so long as they fit in those specs on the pockets and the elastic strap. So, second item out of the mystery box is going to be a EDC pouch for different items. Third item, we've got a Timex Expedition. Excuse me. Looks to be a semi-hard case. You've got a carry strap up here, and you have a pocket that goes 3/4 of the way down, full width, 3/4 in length. Nothing on the back. That zipper is nice. It's got a really nice, I'm not sure what you would call it, a good pull on it, I guess. So, looks like we have another kind of EDC carry pouch here. We've got a mesh pocket. I'm going to call it I guess you might call it a binder style on it, but it's got a pocket on the back of it. You've got areas here for different gear that look to be about credit card size, but again, these pockets can be utilized for anything that you can fit in it, and imagination is the limitation on it. Here on the left side, you've got a mesh pocket that goes the full height of it and half of the binder itself. And then over here, you've got another underneath pocket that goes full height of it and then the full width of the right side. And here you've got a pocket that goes pretty well the whole height of it right there, and then on this one about half of the height of it. And then here you've got a pocket that it can be zipped on the right side. So specs on this, we've got about 6 inches on the width and 10.5 on the height, and 1 inch as far as depth or thickness on it. So, third item, we have the Timex Expedition carry case, is what I'm going to call it, EDC carry case. Okay, fourth item, we've got something on here that says Chums. So, again, you've got a little pouch here that goes the full height of it. You've got an area back here that is clear for, I'm guessing, an item that you want to be seen. I don't know if that's for identification purposes or maybe to give the description of the contents in this kit. Anyway, let's open it up and see what's in here. So we've got a zipper pouched here. Okay, what do we have? We have a light. So I'm going to go ahead, set this back in the box really quick. We've got a charging cable. What is this? This is an Aurora A23, and it is by Rovi Van. I hope I am pronouncing that correctly. So, let's see. Ooh, okay. So, looks like you've got some different lumen settings on here. If I had to take a guess, I'm going to guess that's probably going to be your Moonlight setting on lumens. Man, the highest setting looks to be, I'm going to take a guess and say around 1,000, if not 1,200 lumens on it. It's putting out some heat, most definitely. So, I'll go ahead and try and do a little bit of investigation on this, on the different settings. on Lumens, and I'll try and put them somewhere in here or down in the description itself. But we have the Aurora A23, and I'm going to guess it is by Rovi Van, though I am not entirely sure. I've never heard of them. So, anyway, we have a flashlight here. It does look... Let me see here. So, it's not Type C, but that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's got a really nice pocket clip on here. And pretty simplistic as far as the operation of it, going through everything. Looks like you have a momentary on function on it, and then a double tap will keep a steady on, and then with each clip you can go through your lumen settings. So, fourth item, we have a very nice light, a little pocket light, that comes with a nice carry case by Chums. So, fourth item. My goodness, there's still so much to go through. Fifth item here. We've got... Let's see what we got here. Okay. We might end up going to the instructions on this. So, let's figure this out. So, I'm guessing this is going to be a wallet. I'm guessing. I could be wrong on that, but looks like you've got either a pocket clip or perhaps a money clip here. And then it looks like you're going to have some area for some cards, but I'm probably mistaken on what this is. So, we're going to refer to the manual and see. Okay, nope, I was correct. So this is a Linden L little wallet. So, just going through the manual here, it looks like you've got a spring steel money clip, and you've got this strap that holds all of your credit cards, and it looks like it holds up to 3 credit cards, is what it's saying on the fast deployment on this little strap here. And then on the inside, it doesn't give any specifications as to how many it will hold, but as far as what pictures look like, it looks to be about 5 on the interior side of things. So, I don't have my wallet on me. I wish I did. I would test this out really quick, but it looks like it does separate, and it looks like you also have some different tools built in here as well. Let's see if I can get some specs on what these are used for. I'm bad at trying to interpret what those might be used for. They don't specify, to my knowledge. Okay, so I'm not going to make any speculations as to what those are for, because I will probably end up getting it wrong, but we've got the Linden L Wallet, or credit card carrier, I guess would be the correct terminology. It looks like it comes with a spare strap and a tool for adjusting tension, is what I'm going to guess on that. So, what's that make? Fifth item, we have a steel wallet. Sixth item, we've got a Gar Tool, and it looks to be a multi-tool. So right here, looks like you've got a glass breaker, and let's see if I can get this open if I'm smart enough to get it open. I'm not familiar with anything on this, so... Alright, first we've got a blade on here, and let's get some specs on this. Closed, you've got 4 inches. Open from tip of blade to butt is 7.5, with a blade length of 2 5/8 to the tip of it. So, first item, you've got a knife on it, which is liner lock. That is nice. So this does feature a locking mechanism on it. Most multi-tools that I see do not offer that, so that is nice. and it does feel secure in there. And let's see if I can get any of these other tools open. Like I said, I'm not very familiar on these tools themselves, but looks like you have a flathead and a Phillips head on here, and I'm guessing that might just be the bottom of another one, but looks like these are liner lock as well. That's interesting. That is really neat. So these are also liner lock on your bits. I've never seen that before. That is interesting. So that really enhances the functionality of these multi-tools. Anytime I try to use one, it's more of a hassle to use it itself, because you're just fighting your tool more than you are using it. So anyway, that's interesting. Let's take a look at this other side and see if I'm smart enough to get this side open over here. So let's see. I don't know if you can see that right there. Try and get it to focus. Come on. You can do it. There we go. There is a little locking or unlocking symbol over here. Aha. So let's see if I can get this. Okay, I'm doing something. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. So here, you've got a very big pair of scissors here. Again, most of the tools that are included in other ones are just, they're too small to really utilize for anything. So let's go ahead and try and do somewhat of a functionality test. I got some info over here that is not important. Yeah. Very nice. Well, they work. So, we've got a pair of scissors here, and it looks like this does come apart. I have seen some other multi-tools or eatery tools, actually, that I have that design to where you can take both apart. So you could, I guess, technically carry one side if you find the other side to be not as usable. But yeah, so this was the Gar Tool multi-tool, and again, we're going to see how smart I can be on camera to get this back together. Alright, very nice. So what did that make? This makes the 6th item, which is a Gar Tool multi-tool, and quite frankly, that is probably the a multi-tool that I have seen that is actually practical and useful. I really do like that the blade and the multi-bits on there are liner lock. I think that is a great concept. So I'm impressed with that. We've got the, this might end up going in a pack for a multi-tool. I think that's really useful. So that was our 6th item. 7th item, we've got an Altoids tin, and we have a Surviving the Daily logo on it. Let's see what's in here. Alright, we have a poker chip. World Poker Tour. Okay. I'm not sure if this is supposed to reference anything, but perhaps I'll find out. We have an American flag Velcro patch, which I have some of those, and in fact I have some other ones from different competitions that I have participated in. We have a Surviving the Daily sticker, which will be going on our safe and a place of honor for receiving this mystery box itself. So I'm going to set this to the side because that's very important that that gets on the safe itself. Let's see, I've seen these before, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to know what it is itself. And I feel like a dummy for not knowing, but Key Smart. You know, that should probably be pretty obvious for what it's for, but I'll go ahead and say it, and I'll probably look like an idiot. I'm guessing this is a key holder. That would make sense, and quite frankly, I might end up utilizing that. It looks like you have some different spacers in here to expand or contrast to however many keys that you want to put on it. Alright, so I'll put this in the top of the tin so I don't lose it. We've got a little button light on here, which I have, probably hundreds at this point for the Altoids tins that I was putting together before, but these are always nice. And let's see, what do we have here? I'm going to guess this might be a little ink pen. Let's see. Is it? Nope. We have a little flathead tool here, and I don't think, is it? Yes. And on the opposite side, we have a little Phillips head. I'm going to take a guess here and say that if you are a glasses wearer, I don't know if that's a word, if you wear glasses, be it prescription or sunglasses, I'm going to take a stab and say that that's probably what it's going to be utilized for, is for fixing any type of eyewear that you have, because those are teeny tiny, and that would look to be about the right size. Now again, that's just speculation on my part, and I'm not entirely sure if that is another tool itself. I don't think so, but it could be. It could be a little socket size, but I'm not entirely sure. So we have, again, speculation on my part, a little Phillips and flathead tool for eyewear, and then we have another sticker, and this is "Pardon My English." We have a little promotion sticker there. So we've got some small EDC items that are included in our Altoids tin. So the key ring, or the key smart, I think I'm going to try that and see if indeed that is what it is for. I could be completely wrong there, but that will be a useful item for myself, because my key ring is horrible. It is absolutely terrible with the amount of keys that I have, and half of them I don't even know what they go to anymore. So, let's see. 7th? Does that make the 7th? I think that makes the 7th item out of the box. 8th item, we have I'm gonna probably mispronounce this, a Citizen box, and it looks to be a pocket knife. Again, I'm calling it a Citizen, which could be completely wrong on the pronunciation. But really good action, closes well, and as far as my steel knowledge goes, I couldn't tell you, but we have ST139 on the blade itself. We've got the emblem and logo on the blade. And as far as the handle, it feels familiar, but I couldn't tell you what the handle composite is. But it's got a semi-smooth finish on it, almost like man, I can't think of what it's called right now. I'll have to come back to that and see if it jogs my memory with what this material feels like. But try and get some specs on this. We've got a 3-inch blade, and closed is going to be sitting at about 4 1/4, and tip to butt we're at 7 1/2. So anyway, we've got a nice little pocket knife here. Looks like you've got a little notch out here for a lanyard if you so chose to, and then it looks to be a deep pocket carry clip with good retention on it. So anyway, let's see if I can butcher their name one more time. A Citizen pocket knife as our, what does that make? 8th item, I believe. I'm losing track at this point, but I want to try and capture just how vast everything is in this box. Ninth item, we have a wristwatch. We have a Casio wristwatch. And let's see, Casio American Incorporated. See if I can get any other specs on it. This is a Casio MNS. I'm not entirely sure. I am not personally a watch wearer. I carried around a old-timey pocket watch for a long time, and I actually have another one that's a silver one that for when we go on dressy occasions I'll wear it, but unfortunately I am one of those millennials that has a phone and that is utilized as my timekeeper, and when I don't have that, there's a reason. I don't want to know what time it is. So anyway, ninth item, we have a Casio wristwatch. 10th item, hey, look at that, we have the red Goober safety light, which I just received one from Olight the other day with my order. So this, well, I don't know, I might want to keep that one closed, actually. I'll have to decide what to do with this. But 10th item, we've got the red Olight Goober, which, with those unfamiliar, this is the green edition, and in my other Olight video, I said the utilization for me is to put it on the back of children when they're playing outside at dark, and that keeps track of them. So, anyway, they do have functionality for me. And let's see here, 11th item, we have one leather wallet. I'm going to guess this is a wallet. We have a hide and drink. Or perhaps this is something that I am unaware of. It does look to be that way. Alright. Y'all are going to have to help me with this one because I'm not entirely sure what this is. It does not appear to be a wallet. I could be wrong on that, but I don't see many areas for anything else. So in the same area, okay, no, I'm gonna stick to my guns and say that we have a leather wallet from Hide and Drink, and we have another wallet from Columbia, and I'll probably think I'm really stupid for showing you what a wallet looks like, but we're just gonna go ahead and do it. So area for cash, what do they call these? Bifold? Is that what they call these? Bifold? I think so. And you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 areas for cards here, and then you've got 2 pockets underneath each of those stitch pockets in the front, so an area for, 6 pockets and your cash. That is a tall wallet right there. I recently switched to the Battle Box card holder and money holder. They call it a wallet, so I'm just going to go with that. The Battle Box wallet. And quite frankly, I enjoy it. It forced me to slim down on the amount of cards that I carry. And I personally am not a cash carrier. And when I do, it's a small amount of bills anyway. So it functions really well for my needs. So anyway, back on topic, 11th item, we had a Columbia and a Hide and Drink wallet. And last item, which I believe is the 12th item. If I have miscounted, please correct me down in the comments below. And it looks to be a writing pad. So we have a Moi Moi, or a Mo Moi. What do we got here? Writing pad. So you've got an area in the front for basic information, and then, what would you say? Maybe about 100 pages? Maybe more? Let's see here. We've got 5.5 by about 3 3/4 on the specs on this writing pad. So, that might be interesting. If I ever get back outdoors, this might be a nice little journal for writing down my excuse me, occasions and everything else. So, thank you, Surviving the Daily, for this mystery unboxing. That was a lot of fun getting to go through everything and just kind of see what could be used and different items that I personally have never thought about using. This multi-tool, I'm very impressed with. And this will probably end up getting utilized somewhere in a pack or in a little truck carry case or something of that nature. But that one I was really impressed with. I stopped carrying multi-tools years ago, like I said, because I ended up fighting with them more than I actually was able to utilize them. Now that was probably due to me not purchasing a high-quality one, but nonetheless. So, thank you again, Surviving the Daily. This was a lot of fun getting to unbox everything, and just, I really appreciate it. And hopefully some of these items could be passed on. I don't know, I'm kind of selfish on some of these items that, thinking about how I can utilize them myself. This little sling pack, excuse me again. I have one that I'm currently working on for a little get-home bag, but it's a little too... hold on, I'll just go get it. Alright, I'm back. So, it's a little too tactical looking. Alright, so in my neck of the woods, this isn't necessarily going to draw any attention. Obviously, everything on the outside of the pack would not be there. But, you know, this could be an attention grabber. You know, and would probably reveal the contents of what I'm carrying. But in that specific situation, I may not care. But looking at this one, it's a lot more covert. You know, it doesn't scream anything tactical or anything of that nature. As far as the footprint goes, it does look to be a little smaller, but, you know, it might force to downsize on some of the items that are in my pack right now. So, anyway, that could be interesting. That might end up getting utilized somewhere down the line itself. And as previously stated, our stickers are going to go on the safe in a place of honor for this mystery box giveaway. So, again, make sure you all head over to Surviving the Daily and check out his channel. He's got some great content and definitely reviews some different items that I personally probably would not, which is great. It's always nice to see other creators kind of go outside of the norm on different items and what they enjoy. So, again, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this video. Go check out Surviving the Daily, and until next time, this is OK Gun Runners.